I hope you like this look. I hope you like this look. I hope you like this look. What up? Welcome back to my channel, Beauty Bees. On today, I'll just basically be showing you how to do this eye look, nothing else. I'm definitely not going to do a full tutorial on this look all over again. I've already done one, so you can definitely reference it here on my channel. Otherwise, you can check the description box down below. I have the video, the full tutorial on this look listed in the box down below. If you have seen the tutorial, you know that I lost some of the video footage when I was editing this video, and I've had questions from Beauty Bees here on the channel and also on Instagram on where is the, the footage, and I didn't have it, so I decided to recreate that eye look from that tutorial in this video. So if you guys want to see exactly what I did, what I used, and how I got this look, keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna initially go in with my MAC 217 on that first transition color from the Nubian 1 palette. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm going to build that color up, just like I did in the very first tutorial. Keep in mind that my eye has already been prepped and set and ready for product. But keep in mind that I want to create a shape. So now I'm going to use that same 217 and I'm going to place that burnt brown tone just in the outer corner of the eye. I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to raise my brow up just so I can see exactly where I'm placing that color. Now with the clean 224 brush, I am going to go in and just buff those edges out. So now I'm going to use my Sigma Firm Shader E57 brush, and I'm going to go into this brown color in my Nubian 1 palette, and I'm just going to take this color and I'm going to lightly wash it just on the lid of the eye. With that same 217 brush, I'm going to buff out all the edges. So now on a Morphe E17 brush, I'm going to go in with this darker shade from the Nubian 1 palette, and I'm just going to place it on the very outer corners of my eye. I'm going to keep it really low because, again, I don't want to make the eye dark. I just want to wash up color, and I want to keep majority of the focus on the pops of color that we are going to add later. Now with my same MAC 217 brush, I'm going to dip back into that burgundy tone, that burgundyish brown tone, and I'm going to place it directly on top of that darker brown shadow. Don't forget to stretch your brows, stretch your eye if you have a hooded eye like me. Okay, so now for the fun part, I'm gonna take this paint stick that I depotted from MAC Cosmetics in yellow, and I'm gonna take a round Artiste brush, and I'm going to use that paint color dry, not wet, and I'm gonna load that brush up, and I'm just gonna basically pop it in the very inner corner of my eye. You want to use a circular motion and be as strategic as possible when you are placing this paint. Again, if you have hooded eyes or smaller eyes, stretch the eye. Now, while that cream base is still a little moist, I'm going to take the E18 brush from Morphe and I'm just going to buff out those edges. You want to make sure that you buff those edges out before that cream sets. So that way you get a really nice blend when you set the cream with your powder. I'm gonna go in now into the Zulu palette and I'm gonna grab that yellow shade and I'm going to place it directly on top of that cream to make that yellow pop. Buffing out those edges. Now with my ColourPop gel liner in the color Zulu, I'm going to line my waterline and just on the very edge of my lower lash line between my waterline and my lashes. Now before that dries, I'm going to go in with my MAC 231 brush and I'm going to buff just a little bit of that gel color out on my lower lash line. So for the final touches on the lower lash line, just to set what we have already started, I'm going to go in the Zulu palette with the aqua shade and place it directly on the lash line and on the waterline. So now with no extra product, I'm going to take my MAC 221 brush and I'm just going to buff those edges out underneath the eye. Just like that. So now off camera, I'm going to add mascara to my lower lashes. I'm also going to add mascara to my top lashes and add my falsies, my New Balsam Bella lashes. Perfect for this look. So now to finish out this look, I'm just going to take this E35 Sigma brush and I'm going to dip into this hot orange shade from the Zulu palette. And I'm going to place it directly on top of the yellow. And I'm going to run it up into the brow bone. Just like that. And so that's all for this look. Simple, easy, quick, and fun. Thank you all so much for watching, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope that this cleared up any questions or concerns you guys have on my Instagram Baddie look here on my channel. Again, thank you all so much. I appreciate it. And until next time, as I always say, and I always will say, love and light. Most of all, be beautiful.